Hello everybody, this is part 18 of What If Deku Had All for One. Here we go. Well, Azuko and all nearly all students head to the head to the hospital or recovery girl because a few students did get some injuries. For example, Imple Hakakuri got frostbite because she was a little too close to Todoroki. Bakugo somewhat damaged his wrists during the fight. Shinso kind of got hit in the head too hard by falling on top of the boat, and everyone else was mostly more minor injuries besides 13 and 13 really, because 13's the only pro hero that got very much injured. Injured is worse than anyone else. And Izuku is sitting on a bed ready to be discharged, and Shinso says, "You crazy bastard." No, I am not a bastard. And basically, both of them laugh because of the joke. Look. And Izuku says, "Okay, are you okay, Shinso?" "Yeah, I'm fine. The attack was scary, honestly. Like, my quirk isn't very useful in that situation." "Yeah, it was. I saw you doing a decently well. I was more afraid than anything. A pro hero cannot be afraid in situations like that." And you hear a gruff older man say, "You're a kid. You're learning." And they both see Aizawa say, "Hey, you problem children need to understand that you're still children. You ain't pro heroes yet. You're pro heroes in training. Especially the fact you've barely been here for what? Maybe 2 weeks? It's just a bloody miracle no one died." And Aizawa says, "I have to ask Midoriya, how did you know what his quirk was?" Let's just say Immortal walks in and says, "Let's have a fucking history lesson." And he gets Immortal, still only really a torso and arms, just because he'd been able to grow that much back in the past day and a half. He gets on top of a chair and magically, and there's, funnily enough, a whiteboard there, and says, "Okay, Izuku is the son of a man called Azashi Midoriya, or All for One." Who's All for One? It depends on who you ask. Yes, he was a big villain, but that was what? He mostly retired after Izuku was born, besides to fight the Big Oaf. And, well, there's a reason why I purposely try to hide this from the Big Oaf. And as always says, Okay. What does this All for One have to do with the USJ attack? Simple. Shigaraki was a failed project, or a thrown away project. Don't know exactly, but what was the original intention to use Shigaraki? Because I know there was a original plan. I believe Dad said that originally he was going to use Shigaraki's body to prolong his life, but then he found a decent healing quirk and didn't need to do that. And now we have to deal with the rubbish. And I have to ask Izuku, how many quirks did that fucker have? About maybe 12 of in total. But many of them were just similar strength/speed quirks. Okay. Next is I'm going to need to get the approval from somebody in the police, but do you want to take the quirks of the people that attacked us at the USJ? I wouldn't mind, but I would prefer one not just to have all of them, because no offense, I don't like just having a bajillion quirks and never use them. Okay, good point. Anyway, besides that, and Aizawa says, wait a minute. So you're saying All for One is a villain. Imagine a person with Izuku's quirk that is the same age as I am. Think about that. Just think about that. He is currently not doing anything, to my knowledge. And even though, yes, he is a villain, the only person that even has a dang chance is Izuku. Because the only way he's winning against All for One is he gives his father the puppy dog eyes. Izuku grows red with embarrassment and says, "Hey, you cannot tell me you've used that strategy against your father." No, I haven't. Izuku has a flashback to when his dad earlier about a week ago wouldn't allow Izuku to have a cookie, and Izuku used puppy dog eyes, and Hisashi says, "Those things are fucking weapons," and he hands over the cookie. And Izuku says, "Okay, I've used it once or twice. So what?" Exactly. That is the only way I see that is All for One losing a fight. Because unless he magically becomes stupid, he has more quirks than I think even... It would be a surprise how many quirks he actually has. But anyway. Anyway. Zuko. Midoriya, Al says, "Immortal, you can call me Izuku. Dad has told me that he's going to you're somewhat my uncle, friend-wise, and also the fact that, aren't you cousins? We'll have that conversation later, Izuku. Now, Aizawa, I'm going to do some paperwork based on this, and I'm going to have a shit ton of parent-teacher conferences. And this, and it Shinso says, what was all that, Aizu? Let's just say this. My family's complicated. And that is the end of this part. I know it's shorter than many of the newer ones I've had recently, but I'm making this on a timer, so yeah. Anyway, please like and subscribe, and thank you.